Jack Link's Jerky presents Snackin' with Sasquatch. Feed your wild side.
Welcome back to Mcglothlin Hall, and here comes Wicked Tyler Wilson, and we are in for some fireworks in this lightweight division battle, a #1 contender fight between Tyler Wilson and Eli Mcglothlin. Tyler Wilson from Hickman, Kentucky, fights independent, used to fight Bushido, teammates with Willie Taylor, who fought Mcglothlin. So for Willie's sake, hopefully he got a good scouting report, Rick, for his battle tonight with Eli.
I'll tell you what, Tyler Wilson brings it every time. I know this kid from quite a while. I've seen him fight. Personally, he's a great guy. He gets in there, comes as hard as he can. He knocked out Zach Wallace with a flying knee, and that was very impressive. He's actually losing that fight up to that last round. Took it down.
Much more experience than his 19 years of age would indicate. He's had 15 amateur fights. He is coming off a knee injury, something to keep an eye on, but he came back, as you mentioned, looked like he would lose and rallied to beat Zach Wallace. So
I had a little conversation with him today. He was a little worried about his cardio because he only had a month coming off of that knee injury, but he's looking to start off as fast as he can against Eli.
Well, I mentioned Tyler Wilson, teammates with Willie Taylor, and his opponent tonight, Eli Mcglothlin, defeated Willie Taylor in September here on V3 Fights in a really good battle. So both know each other, both have scouted each other, both have, I would imagine, tape on each other, and then of course the expertise of having teammates that have seen the other's opponents. So as far as doing their due diligence and prepping for this fight, I don't know how much more they can do. They just got to go out there and fight.
Most definitely. I think Tyler has a little bit of advantage in that because Willie just fought Eli.
And here comes the pride of Bald Knob, Arkansas, Eli Mcglothlin. Barada MMA is the club he fights out of. And I think many have heard of his father. He's trained by William Mcglothlin, the black belt legend. He's a teammate with Wade the Hammer Johnson. So this guy's got some pretty good fighters surrounding him.
Absolutely. He's got some great training partners, and he has even greater coaches. This guy's been trained up in every aspect of MMA, so he's going to bring it versus Tyler Wilson. Both of these fighters are so skilled in every aspect. It's a hard one to call again.
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape, brought to you by Game Changer Clothing. Hickman at 13-2. We talked about the experience, being only 19 years of age, 5'9", weighed in at 155, and a freestyle fighter. Meanwhile, Mcglothlin at 7'3". He's 20 years of age, also tipped the scales at 155. 5'10", so he's an inch taller than Wilson, and a kickboxer with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background. Quickly, Wilson Mcglothlin, what do you expect to see?
Wilson Mcglothlin, I expect to see him come out just swinging right away. I know Tyler Wilson throws hard and he throws fast. Watching that last fight of Eli is a very calculated striker. He's pinpoint accuracy. So I'm looking for a lot of sparks on the stand-up, and if it goes to the ground, I'm thinking Tyler has just a tad bit of an edge, but not much. I could be wrong.
And Mcglothlin now getting checked out before he enters the cage. There he goes, making sure he had the mouth guard. Brian Bilal Hall will be the law for this battle in the lightweight division. He'll be the referee. The #1 contender fight, one of these two, after tonight, will get a chance down the road on V3 to win a lightweight division title. Now the formal introductions with our own Michael Kelly.
V3 Legion, this bout is brought to you by Club 152 and is set for three-minute rounds in the lightweight division. And when the bell rings, your referee and the third man in the cage will be Brian Hall. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, it was the black trunks with the lime green trim. At 5 feet 9 inches, he weighed in at 155 pounds. A freestyle fighter with an MMA record of 13 wins and 2 losses. representing Hickman MMA, and fighting out of Hickman, Kentucky, Wicked Tyler Wilson. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. He wears the purple trunks with the white trim. At 5 feet 10 inches, he weighed in at 155 pounds. A kickboxer with an MMA record of 7 wins and 3 losses. Representing Barada MMA and fighting out of Bald Knob, Arkansas, Eli Mcglothlin.
Thank you very much, Michael Kelly. Now Brian the Law Hall to lay down the rules.
Any questions, red corner? Any question, blue corner? Protect yourself at all times. Come out, fight. Go see corners, touch gloves.
That looks a lot taller than 1 inch.
McLaughlin's height?
Yeah.
They list him again at 5'10". They list Wilson at 5'9". Both weighed in 155 at the official weigh-in on Friday at Club 152. Round 1, here we go, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds.
Looking at Eli, he's definitely got the reach advantage at Tyler.
Wow, Wilson tried that kick that sailed right over the head of McLaughlin, who was able to duck out of the way. Couple of knees from McLaughlin. Couple more.
McLaughlin with that height has some vicious knees coming in.
There goes another.
Tyler needs to create some separation, spin him back into the cage. Good right by Tyler that actually slipped through and hit.
McLaughlin leaning on Wilson, who's leaning on the side of the cage. There goes another knee by McLaughlin, and it'll take its toll.
Great, left, right by Tyler Wilson lands. Takedown attempt, but he's got a guillotine. Got to be big!
It is big, but again,
he's right in the middle. He's out.
Wow.
Great slam, but he's right in a triangle. Tyler Wilson with another slam.
That is a strong young man. He's going to try for a third.
He can't. Eli locked him up. This could be it for Ty. It's over.
McLaughlin.
It's over.
How about this? Can Wilson get out of it?
I don't know. Those were some very impressive slams, but you can
Ryan
only
Hall's
take
right
so
on
much.
top of it. Ryan Hall keeping a careful eye on the two combatants.
I'll tell you what, Tyler Wilson does not like to lose, and he's going to do anything. He's got a little separation right there, which is good. But as you can see, McLaughlin is setting up that arm bar, so if Tyler gets out.
Wilson trying to get a breather as well.
It's going to, another triangle attempt. Oh, this one's a little deep. Oh, no, it's not him.
McLaughlin trying to go back to work with the triangle after being slammed twice by Wilson.
That second,
Is there a dent on the ground?
Oh, there's got to be. He almost put him through the canvas on that second one.
Still over a minute to go in this very active first round. Tyler Wilson in the black trunks with the green trim.
Switching off to an arm bar. Nice escape by Wilson.
Wilson showing his elusiveness so far.
I'll tell you what, Eli's very skilled on the ground. Let's see how he handles his side control. Tyler tried too early going to full mount, but he gets it. Full mount for Tyler Wilson. Let's see what he can do on top.
Less than a minute. Let's see what McLaughlin can do defensively. Well, you can see Wilson. He is spent, but he right now has a great position. He's got to take advantage of it. Trying for a little ground and pound, but look at McLaughlin.
You don't want to try that until the end of the round. He might have it. Tyler Wilson had a very dominant position, and he jumped off of it to get in.
It's in deep.
Triangle. No, it's not.
Deep.
No, it's not. He's
trying to ground and pound
Eli's
here while
slipping
doing
out.
20 seconds to go.
But Tyler was a real dominant position, and he gave it up for that arm bar. I think he should have waited to the last little longer, and he would have had it. But he's in a great position right now.
Tactical mistake. There's 10 seconds to go.
Oh, that is super
10
deep.
seconds. He's trying to throw some punches, McLaughlin, as the clock is winding down. Can he survive?
He's definitely going to survive.
How about that? What action?
What action. That round is going to have to go to Tyler Wilson because he had 2 big takedowns. Right, he was in a big submission attempt from Eli, but he changed around and he actually got 2 submission attempts. Tyler did on Eli.
Well, explain again. The first takedown, the first big slam where McLaughlin had the choke on him while they were going down, and somehow it just loosened up a little bit. He had it in there tight, but when they went to the ground, it loosened up a bit.
Well, he got that guillotine on Tyler, and Tyler knew he had the guillotine. So what he did is he pulled him up a little bit, lifted him straight up, and came straight down on the top of his shoulders. That loosened that up. Then he slipped right into that triangle. Well, Tyler picked him straight up because he was going to slam his way out, slammed it right into it. Actually was a little tight, but he did manage to wiggle out just a little.
Wow. Tremendous action. And that was only the first round. Tyler Wilson, you just saw a moment ago. And Eli Mcglothlin. There's Mcglothlin on his feet now, trying to gather his wits. The pride of Bald Knob, Arkansas, and Tyler Wilson hailing from Hickman, Kentucky. You're battling in Tennessee.
Everyone said this should be the fight of the night. So far, it's lived up to it.
Again, #1 contender fight in the lightweight division. Round 2. Here we go. They touch gloves. Let's see again if Wilson tries for a big slam. Mcglothlin comes out with a nice leg kick there.
Big leg kick. I'm not sure what knee was hurt on Tyler, but it looked like it was that one. Big body kick by Wilson.
It was. It connected right there in the midsection.
I'll tell you what, he beat Zach Wallace with a body shot. Looks like he's trying to do about the same to Eli.
Wild left foot there from Wilson off the target.
Another hit right to the knee. Big right. Barely scraped. Oh,
and
another right.
Overhand right, then the knee from Mcglothlin.
I'll tell you what, Tyler's on target today.
And Mcglothlin shows he could take a punch. He took 2 of them there.
That teep kip missed by about an inch.
Right foot off the mark there by Mcglothlin. Oh, and a straight left and then a hook. Straight left and then he countered with the hook. Not countered, but combined. That's a nice little combination. Oh, Wilson wild on that one.
Wilson looks really tired right now. That was a kind of a fleeing right hand that he just kind of threw with caution to the wind.
Boy, Brian Hall came over and took his hand away from the trunks. He was holding onto the trunks of Mcglothlin. Brian Hall, terrific referee and fighter in his own right.
2 straight jabs.
Push it right off.
He just took right to the face. Oh!
Wilson wild again with that right. Got a little cut on his forehead.
Wilson's extremely tired because you see his form and his technique going out window, and he's just throwing big hooks.
Took another left there. Oh, another left hook by Mcglothlin.
Oh, he's in trouble.
His arms are down.
He's in trouble. He's
Wilson's
in trouble.
arms
He's
are
in
down.
trouble.
What is Mcglothlin waiting for now? Now he goes. Oh, straight left. Now a combination uppercut. Wilson tries to. Oh, was he playing possum there for a second?
You saw this against Zach Wallace. He let Zach come in, just hit him, punch himself out, and then he ends up taking him out.
Brian Hall says get up. Mcglothlin is waiting for him to get up. He's trying to be a good show good sportsmanship about it. And people are booing, but I think that's what he was doing there. He said, I'm not going to go after him while he was down.
Right now, Eli smells blood. Good left by Wilson, but I don't think it was enough.
Was that a mistake by Mcglothlin?
Well, it could have been. It could have been. He wants to finish this fight standing up. Oh, he set it up. Great setup.
And then plays to the crowd, and another left connection, Wilson.
What he did is he looked at his leg the whole time and came in with the most vicious Superman punch.
These punches are connecting.
Tyler's showing that he's got one heck of a chin, but, you know, that's not sitting well with the judges right now. He's just getting hammered on.
Well, can he make it to a third round? We are under 20 seconds to go. He's bloodied now. A lot of blood coming from Wilson. His arms are down to the side. 10 seconds to go.
He's going to make it, but getting through this is going to be tough. That third round is going to be, he's going to have to come out and give it his all.
Now he threw a left there, trying to stay alive, and he makes it to a third round, but he was bloodied and battered there. He's talking to his corner, and he's going to sit down on the stool. He's going to go on, but they're going to check out the cut. Mcglothlin, meanwhile, he's the guy standing after the second round. He feels very good about himself, and it shows you how things and fortunes can change in a round with MMA.
Yeah, and that was one of the question marks Tyler had coming in was his cardio. Eli's taking advantage of that right now. Really laid it on him thick. And, you know, Tyler does this thing where he covers up and lets the other guy tire out. Eli's not tiring out, though.
Well, let me go back to Wilson on the ground. Brian Hall's telling him to get up, the referee. Mcglothlin says, I'm not going after him. Again, it's MMA. You can do whatever you want as far as that's concerned within the rules. But Mcglothlin did not go after him. Was that a mistake? Or was it a possum move by Wilson?
You know, he was maybe thinking it was a possum move. Eli, wanted him to stand up. That's where the fight's going to come to. He doesn't want to cover on Tyler. He hasn't been on top of him yet. He doesn't know Tyler's jiu-jitsu skill from his back yet.
That's a good point.
I think that was a good plan of his, not going in there. I would have went in there and just kicked him while he was down.
Right. Wilson, expect the unexpected. That's what we've seen so far through his 15 fights.
What is
Glad we didn't have the camera on what we just saw there. Instead, we'll just look at Eli Mcglothlin getting his thoughts together, collective breath as he gets ready to rock and roll. And
Tyler got a warning right now from ref Brian Hall for doing that. Kind of a strategic move.
And kind of a sick move that we don't want to talk about. Round 3, here we go. This is the decisive round. Oh, they both tag each other to start, and you hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd.
Tyler's going to give it all his first minute, guaranteed.
Wilson with the kick, then he slipped. Now he's back up on his feet. First round may have went to Wilson, right?
He's
Second
looking
round
for the
McGlothlin.
knockout. Looking for the knockout. Whoa! Big left, missed by an inch.
That was close.
Look for another Superman punch coming from Eli. He's going to set it up by looking at the leg and go right at it.
Oh, he almost took out the legs of Tyler Wilson there.
Those legs, oh man, they
Wilson
hit.
connects with the right. Let's see if he goes for the takedown. No. McGlothlin able to get out of the grip.
I think Wilson went for a takedown and he realized he's got to. Oh, nice slam.
And McGlothlin again says, get up. Wilson's
Very-
up.
oh,
Big
left.
left. Yes.
Great
on
hit.
the jaw of McGlothlin. So Wilson still has a little bit left in the tank.
Well, let me tell you something. Wilson won that first round. Eli dominated the second round.
Right.
If Wilson pulls this round out, we could either have a draw or Wilson could win this.
McGlothlin has to stay aggressive. He was so aggressive in the second round, but it looks like maybe Wilson got his win back.
Oh,
how about
big
that
hit.
kick? With his left leg as McGlothlin was leaning over.
Big uppercut again. Both fighters putting it all out.
And now McGlothlin's the one that's bloodied and battered here in the third round.
And then Tyler goes back to this strategy, which is not good because he's winning this round. Eli needs to keep it on him right here. He needs to put the pedal to the metal and put him down.
McGlothlin's a great left jab.
Great body shot by Wilson right there.
But McGlothlin with that left jab has been scoring continuously. Both are bleeding profusely. Oh, a left, straight left there by McGlothlin. Good left leg by Wilson. A minute to go in this one.
Big body shot.
Knee for McGlothlin.
Both fighters' hands are straight down. That just hit right. Oh, nice. It's hard to call it because there's so much action, left and right.
Well, very impressed with Wilson. He was spent after that second round. He's come back strong. Yeah, it looked like a Superman kick. He was about to attack McGlothlin. He did not follow through with it. Here's another knee from McGlothlin. As we get close to 30 seconds, and we're at that point. 30 seconds to go in this one.
Great fight. Could be fight on night material. Tyler did get a little too tired.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt, fight of the night material. Boy, Wilson is now spent. McGlothlin with a left. Another left. 10 seconds to go. Oh, a big knee by McGlothlin. Another one. A left.
Oh,
and a
they're going
right
to start swinging for the
by
fences
Wilson.
right here.
Final seconds in this fight, and that will do it. Wow.
Great ending. Great fight. Both fighters.
Wow. I'm spent calling it.
That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome.
Who won the fight, Rick?
I'm not going to call that one. I'm not going to get yelled at by the other coaches. Tyler was really tired and he wasn't showing a lot of aggression, so the aggression kind of went to Eli on that. But that last round was so close to call, it's going to be hard to get it.
All right, let me ask you this. What did you love about Wilson in that fight? What did you love about McGlothlin?
I
Real
love
quick.
that Wilson came back and showed heart and just laid it on him. What I loved is Eli never stopped doing what he was doing.
All right, Rick McCracken will make his way inside the cage here to talk to our winner. The judges are adding up the scorecards as we speak, and both fighters were looked at by, I believe, yes, the ring physician, Dr. Jonathan Brody. They're checking out now Tyler Wilson, making sure he's okay. Both were bleeding pretty profusely. It was Wilson in that second round, and in that third round, it was Eli Mcglothlin. That was one heck of a war between these two fighters. Wilson, 13-2 going into the fight. McGlothlin, 7-3. Who's going to come out with the decision? Brian Hall brings the two warriors to the center of the cage, and now Michael Kelly has the answer to that question.
V3 Legion, let's hear it for both of these warriors. After 3 spectacular rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scoring this one for your winner by unanimous decision, Eli Mcglothlin.
Wow. Not surprised that Eli Mcglothlin won that fight, but a unanimous decision, so no rounds for Tyler Wilson. Rick McCracken now with a few words with our winner.
The winner of, wow, that was a great fight, man. Eli Mcglothlin. Man, that was action-packed. You have got to be dead tired right now.
Yes, sir. I'm pretty tired, but it was so much fun that my adrenaline's pumping. I'm feeling good.
You know, after that, we saw some more dance moves. Did Jaleel teach you that in the back there?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I said we saw your dance moves right there, pretty smooth.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I just improvised all of a sudden. I like that song, so I thought I'd throw it in there.
All right, you took that first round, but Tyler came back in the second round. Well, I'm sorry. Tyler took that first round, you come back in the second round strong as ever. And then that third round, you both went toe-to-toe, taking shots. Did any of those hits actually almost send you back a little?
He just caught me one time in the third round when I threw a kick. He came with an overhand right. It stuck me pretty good, but I recovered, and I was fine. He has a hard freaking head, though.
Well, you were definitely hitting him with everything you had. This was a #1 contender fight. Are you ready to fight for a title?
Yes, sir. My friend and teammate Wade's going to defend his title tonight and take home another one, and I'm planning on stepping up and taking that title when he goes pro.
Well, everybody, you heard it here first. Eli Mcglothlin.
Thank you very much, Rick. And again,
I just want to thank
as
my
Rick
team
said
and
to
teammates
Eli,
at Barada MMA for getting me ready
here
for
we go.
this. They're a freaking awesome team. Thank all of you who came out to support me, all the fans who didn't even come to support me to help put these shows on, and thank you Game Changer Clothing for putting this on and for sponsoring my team.
Got to thank your sponsors, right? Got to thank your contingent. He had a nice contingent that came with him from Bald Knob, Arkansas, but my point was, Rick talked about Wilson winning one round and then Mcglothlin the second and the decisive third round. But again, the judges did not see it that way. They had it unanimous for Eli Mcglothlin. We'll take a short timeout, come back with more exciting mixed martial arts action here on V3 Fights on Comcast.